How you doing, folks? Are you all well? Are you there? Can you hear me? I have here a bag of amaretti biscuits. They are quite special. They're delicious. I could not get enough of them, but I don't have a coffee at the moment, so it kind of feels wrong. I do, however, have water. Always hydrate yourself. Can you hear me? How's the sound balance? Is it good? Oh, I was going to wear these so I could not burn my eyes out from staring at the screen so long, but they've got so greasy from my greasy head that they're almost entirely translucent. So that's no good. How are you all? Are you well? Can you hear some nice music? How's the sound balance? Let's have a look at OBS. Sound balance looks alright. It's me ranting and railing. It's not popping, which is good, probably. Yeah, that sounds nice. Lovely. Hello. Hello. Right, anyway, enough of me wittering. Oh, we've been up to all sorts. We have been up to all sorts. So we've passed through another decade. It's the 1880s. You can see by just quickly me flicking back and forth that we have... I generally update all of these little town symbols on the map. This is the map, by the way. Hello to everyone who's not joined the stream before. They generally start or end with me going through the map. So you can see we've had 10 years of sort of every 10 years I reevaluate the relative scale of the towns and then change the size of the symbol. So we know where the big towns are and where the small towns are. Oh, spoilers. And well, basically, you can see that that Lowestoft has got big, which is kind of as you expected. There we are. We have indeed ended up in the 80s, the 1880s. Also, what else is going on? So you can see the fact that this the shipping company has changed hands into this sort of... So we had to change hands on the west coast, but the east coast to compete. What is it? The Kingston Sea Lines Limited and the Great Northern Shipping Company have combined forces into the Lowestoft and Kingston Sea Lines Company. There we go. So that's nice and yellow. You can see this. There's the kind of the Great Northern Railway network there, looking quite pretty exhaustive. But I think there's what else have we got going on? There's a few bits and pieces going on here. Anyway, yes. What else have we had? So I've got some vague ideas of what's going to happen in this episode, but nothing too rigid, to be honest. This decade is one where I don't have much planned. An entire decade of stasis, if you like. So unless anyone has any suggestions for branch lines that are missing, I really can't see any. I think there aren't that many necessary-looking branch lines around the place, to be honest. We might end up connecting... we might end up with a railway connecting Wooler and Chesterfield or something like that, maybe. Something along those lines. But by and large, I don't think there's much really to do in terms of railways other than enjoy what's happening and maybe kind of see what's happening. I do have a couple of bits and pieces. So we've got... I do have a bit of a list. Before we do that, let's get to 1880 again so you can see the size. So last time, what was going on last time? We had... we built... this cord got built. What else? Yeah, some other bits and pieces happened. Did we? What year did we get up to? Wooler Matlock is the suggestion. Oh, yeah. A guy called Pye. I don't know much about the 1880s, but they've always seemed to have a lot of pizzazz, right in between the 1780s and the 1980s. Well, indeed. Maybe you can come up with some absolutely stupid concept and bulldoze it by the early 90s. We'll see. Don't worry. There's that sort of stuff's already in the pipeline. In any case, you can download this map if you want to catch up. But I thought we'd go and have... we've got some small bits and pieces to do, but also I thought we'd take a chance to just take stock, really, and kind of watch the world go by for a bit and see what happens. Anyway, yes, so... yeah, what else is going? So there are some musings. I think the Metropolitan Railway has got some serious congestion issues because it's very busy with freight. We'll go and have a look. But before we do that, let's have a look at this. Thanks to anonymous Discord server person who just has a number for a name, so I'll let them announce themselves on the Discord server if they wish to. But thanks very much for doing this. This is a very nice looking service map showing what the different railway services are in various directions. So you can see Little Bury here, Bury still has a pretty good service on the Great Central. So you can quite nice and clearly see the different railway companies here. So you've got the Great Northern up here, coming out of Lowestoft, down into Bradshaw. Bradshaw, so there's a big kind of massive different railway lines down here. What else? The Southern Railway looking very nice. There's a new service into Flitwick, into the old station, actually here, the old railway station. What else? You've got the Western Isles Railway, the lines around kind of here on the west coast. What else? Haverhill connection. Yeah, lots of all sorts going on here. Yeah, the line out to Bodmin there. You can see the services going either to Bradshaw or Kingston. That's lovely. I absolutely love this. Fantastic work. It looks brilliant. I love it. There's a lot of love going into this for the service map. Yeah, I think it's great. It really nicely shows what's going on. In other words, all sorts. But you can sort of see there's a major cluster. You can sort of start seeing, if we look at the actual map and the service map, you can see there's kind of quite a cluster of major cities or towns on the east coast. So Lowestoft, Maghull, Kingston, Bradshaw. This sort of kind of general big thick corridor, and then Shanklin's kind of out on its own over on the west coast there. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Let's see how that unfolds. In any case, shall we go to the game? Shall we go and have a look at the game? I'm going to leave that there, so this map there, so I can see that. Then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to press this, and then I'm going to press minimize that, and then I'm going to bring this up. There we are, and let's get moving. There we are. We're in game. Hello, everyone. Look at this. Where are we? Ah, hello, Jen on the move. Nice to see you. Hello, everyone in the stream. There's 30 of you in here. Enjoy kind of having a watch, which is nice. Right. Anyway, we're in Shanklin. We're in that sort of town on the. And I'm PowerPoint sliding. I think there's a lot of vehicles currently working out where they're going as the game sort of starts. I'm getting worried about how stable this is going to be in late game. These towns are already spread apart, and yet it's already starting to get slow. This is a Megalomania map, and I have a reasonably good CPU. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. I think it just takes a bit of time when it's doing a lot of calculation at the start, and then it kind of calms down a bit as it. Yeah, we'll see where we get to. Anyway, let's continue onwards. So, anyway, there we are. We're in the. Where are we? We're in Shanklin. There's Shanklin Central. Yeah, it's nice. So on my list of things we need to do today, actually, yeah, let's follow the Great Central a bit, because we need to go along here. There's the Great Central. Look. Oof, golly. PowerPoint sliding like there's no tomorrow. It's nice. Trains passing each other. Oh, golly. I'm so sorry, everyone. We're getting there. Good grief. Come on now, game. Oh. I think it will just about get there momentarily. Anyway. Oh, Ayala. The graphics card isn't the issue, actually. It's a CPU issue, because there's lots of calculations going on at the moment. Oh, yeah, the Great Central's looking pretty busy, actually. There's trains going in all directions. Yeah, crikey. Come on, game. Come on, computer. What else am I running that's slowing it down? I bet Chrome is probably gobbling up an enormous amount of... In fact, let's go over to Chrome and just close a tab. That'll probably help. And that one. Yeah, there we go. That'll probably help. So, where are we? There we go. Good. So, we're going over this way. We're going to... there's Paignton. There's Paignton. We haven't really looked at Paignton much recently. It's kind of a fairly modest town. It's got this nice little terminal sort of action going on here. Yeah, nice. It's got this terminal action going on with the... Oh, goodness me. It's getting bad, isn't it, already? I'm just going to have to bin this computer and get another new one. Golly. There it is. Train doing its thing. There's the line up to Matlock. That's nice. Let's just enjoy this little scene, shall we? Very nice. There it is. What's this coming in the other direction? Oh, that's another steam locomotive hauling a load of brown coaches. There we are. Look at that. There it is. Yeah, I think that's that pulling up there. Anyway, that's very nice. This painting, that's quite nice. That's making some cash. That's good. Let's go along this way. So we're following the Great Central Railway. Along, we can come to Maghull. You can see Maghull here. Obviously, this is the new town, Maghull New Town on this side, which seems to be growing up alright, actually, given the large-scale demolition that happened to expand the station earlier. But there we go, that's all happening. There's a new tram system here in Maghull. Did we do that together? I think we did, didn't we? Did we do that in stream? I can't remember what I did in stream, what I didn't. Where are we anyway? So, there's all sorts going on here. Now, I'm going to keep going. We're going up to Rugeley because here's Rugeley. Rugeley, very busy. It's kind of an oil town, really. Oh, crikey. Also, lots of people. What's this? 145 people waiting to go to Kingston Central. Oh, good grief. There we go. Only 2 trains, so they're kind of waiting. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's a bit of consolidation. So the train companies have... having bought a load of new trains and got a load of capital, they've scrapped a lot of old trains, but they've ended up with fewer overall trains running in the services, trying to match demand to kind of capacity a bit more. Whether it results in more congestion, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Rugeley's pretty busy. Let's see what's going on in Rugeley. Very good. Yeah, the congestion's getting pretty... Station congestion's getting pretty bad, which we don't really want. We kind of... where are we? Let's see. What are the stations that are busy? Oh, it is basically the yeah, the how many the little sort of what are they? Little bus stops, the carriage stops. I don't want to do that. I want to do this and see how. There we go. That's what I want to do. Rugeley Carriage Company. We've got 10 vehicles. I don't see. Oh, where are said vehicles? Are they all coming from... Are they all over here or something? Where are they? Are they all queued up? Where are they? What are they doing? Oh, they're getting there. Yeah, okay. Anyway. It's April 1880. So what we need to do is... I'm not going to pause because we need to do some re-signalling. The whole of the Great Northern is... The signalling for it is basically rubbish. So we need to work our way from one end, so basically from up here, right the way up at Lowestoft, and work our way down. It's 1880 and we're doing a re-signalling, folks. Besquickelhausen is, point is loving the growth of Rugeley, which is, where are we? Yeah, Rugeley is sort of, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, fair point. Sorry, Besquickelhausen's talking about Ram. I've been watching Gramercy, actually, and I've realised this whole time I have been pronouncing Besquickelhausen's name wrong, which is awkward. Sorry, Jay. But anyway, it's fine. Go watch Gramercy and also Presidio Bay. They're really satisfying things to watch, by the way, if you like seeing satisfying-looking city builders with like some logic and purpose behind it. Anyway, yeah, Rugeley's growing. Anyway, what am I on about? Re-signalling. I just zoomed out too much. It's going to make everything crash. Right, so... We're up at Lowestoft. Let's get our signalling. Let's get our signalling up. We want one-way signalling. Yes. We've got this old siding here. Do I want to just... So this doesn't get used anymore. Should we just bulldoze it and just replace it with... you know what? We might do just that. Because I don't think anything's using it yet. It's going to go... Yes. And then we're just going to connect that all up again. Lovely. Yeah, grand. Good, lovely. So they've got... The building has been officially demolished. It's gone. There is a siding here, but it don't exist anymore. Let's, while we're at it, just do this. How's the audio balance, by the way? Is it alright? And also, let's... yeah, good. And do this, bit of this. Because it is... just a bit of this. And maybe a little bit of this stuff as well. It's a former building. There we are. There we go. Building's gone. Bit of damp. Yes. Anyway, what? How you pronounce it? You're just pronouncing it with your accent. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Also, yeah, like decals. Smash the decals in. I'm learning from Gramercy. Just smash those decals in like there's no tomorrow, and it starts looking around. Anyway, I'm getting distracted because signaling. So, what I might do is just bomb out all the signaling through here. Might not be a bad idea. So we've got a lot of the section. I don't want the sections to be too short because I kind of want things to have a decent bit of momentum coming through here. Actually, this section might not be too bad. I think it's kind of south of the tunnel, actually, that it becomes problematic. So anyway, so I've got rid of the old sidings, which I'm fine with. So keep coming through here. We've got... it's probably worth doing this, actually, and pinning this so I can see what's going on. Yeah, okay, so... yeah, let's follow it this way. So lots of stuff... Oh, it's interesting that nothing goes along... Is it just freight using... Oh, yeah, okay. So the passenger lines are basically just using the fasts, and the freight's just using the slows through here, which kind of works, okay. Oh, yeah, because I've deliberately pinned them onto that. That's fine. I'm missing all... There's probably many chat going on, and I'm just not following. So, yeah, then obviously stuff filters off down towards Haverhill, and we probably need to extend that service to Bury at some point as well, because it's kind of purposeless it's stopping in Haverhill, not going to Bury. Then things split out, and we've got... what have we got? So, we've got freight that's using the fasts. That's... Ah, I know what that is. That's because... Oh, is it? No, it can't be, because there's also... Let me just get the old lines up and see what's going on here. So, Bradshaw to... That's the Bradshaw to Raleigh service. That's passenger service. The Kroll Brickworks, that should be really going in the fasts, because it's... Or should it? Or should we get it out into the slows? Yeah, maybe actually we want to bump that into the slows. So, in order to do that, let's... yeah, let's close that off. We don't need that. Let me just get the oh, I've confused the game. Go on, game. Be less confused. There we are. So the oil, maybe I just want to... So if I... Originally, yeah. So if I add station and say... Well, that is doing that. But then if I then say... Do... Yeah. Now is that... Yeah, okay, good. So that split that out. What about the brickworks? Is it worth me... So where does that actually... Let me just make that yellow for now so I can see where it's going. So it's staying in the fasts until here. Okay. Now this is an express freight, but actually it's probably worth still keeping it in the... Yeah, I still think it's probably worth having it actually... So wait a minute. Bradshaw goods... sorry, lowest off signal, so let's also add that to... Then it's going to stick to the slows, so that means we're dedicating our kind of fast lines, our fast tracks for fast services, which is kind of what we want. But, okay, this is where I need to start thinking about signaling, because it's knacked down here for similar reasons that it was over there. So there's a siding here that's basically totally redundant, which we can get rid of. I'm gonna actually pay a bit more attention to what I'm doing with this next time. So let's just let me just do something like this. And then yeah, just do this and this, and there we go. It's gone, people. Do I want to get rid of it? Yeah, I do. It's gone, folks. It's gone. Where are we? Oh, I haven't been. What's happening in Patreon Power? No, I haven't seen what's going on in Patreon Power. Update me, or should I go and... Actually, no, don't update me, because it's Patreon only. Yeah, I'll go and have a look. I haven't seen what's going on in Patreon Power, actually. I'm behind. And then just bring that out here. Just keep the siding there, even if the building is gone, because, you know, they didn't bulldoze sidings. They generally just bulldoze buildings. Let me just do some of this. Oh, that's way too light. Let's go for this. And a bit of... I need a bit of, like, rubble. It's like... I mean, I know I can get lots of assets, but I'm trying to do this... Oh, oops. I'm trying to do this, like, sort of vanilla, aren't I? So... yeah, there we are. Yeah, that'll do. That kind of looks a bit more building-y. And I quite like the... I quite like the... I really like the water texture. I think that's really fun. Just kind of like damp rubbish. I know it's not perfect, and I know I could probably like go over it again with another thing of grass or something, but it's fine. If I do this, will it? Oh no, not that much. I know you didn't come here to see me do texturing, but it's happening anyway. Oof. Let me just... What's going on? Why is it just doing grass and not the... Oh, anyway, that's fine. So, I'm getting sidetracked constantly. So, signaling, right. So, we don't care so much about what's going on in this siding now. We've got, if you like, a signal block for all roads there. Actually, what we could do is just, if we get rid of that and just get rid of this crossover because it's not needed anymore. And that allows me to do this and this, and then this and this, which should sort us out. So that's done that. That's shortened that block, which then I will delete these because these are now too. These are a bit too close together. So let's just do another one here, here, and here, and here. Fear of missing. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what's happening. So that. Okay, there, let's have a look. So that's that. Let's stick another one. So I'm spacing the blocks out a bit. Also dealing with some signal sighting issues because the signaling engineers have clearly got some more power. Charlie's come in and has gone, you know what? I'm sick of the poor sighting, so it's getting fixed. There we are. That's evened that up a bit nicely. So that there we are. Block. Now is it? Yeah, this needs bulldozing because this is not. So we've got. Yeah, so I had another block here. Yeah, and then here and here. And then another one. So this I will deal with by. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave it in here and ignore that junction for now. There we are. So that's coming in. What else? So that's kind of fine because that'll just hang around there. Hopefully that means that these will just ignore. And yes, that means trains will block this, but I'm kind of fine with that because this route always has the priority. Block. Then the station, which is kind of blocked. This is all signalled fine-ish. I mean, this is poxily under capacity for how many trains are now kind of passing, so it's quite busy through here. Anyway, that's for the future. What I might do is actually put this here, and yeah, and then need to move our blocks anyway. Get rid of those. Also, while this is here, I've left it. Ooh, come on, there we are. Why am I doing this, you wonder? It's because I'm going to get rid of these, that's fine. And this, and this, and this. There we go. Level crossings are horrible for maintenance, so if you can get rid of them, do so. It's a nice road that, nice road bridge that bypasses that. So they're block. Then, what's my block spacing again? It's about like, there's my finger. Yeah, about that. Okay. There we go, and... Okay, yeah. So I need a signal. Yes, I am indeed using my hands on the screen like a toddler. There we go. and another one there, and another one here, and here. So I know I'm not moving them much, but I'm essentially providing a bit more breathing space and a bit more regularity, so there's a bit of a drumbeat. It's useful to have fairly steady. Let's see, so that's then going to go into... yeah, so this is coming this direction. So you know what, I'm going to do a block here like this. Yeah, there we go. Happy with that. Good. Then this block is going to move a little bit, so there we go. And the same in the other direction. The real issue is down by Rugeley, but I just wanted to make sure that I got the space, the kind of the block spacings right on the way down. So this is going in this direction, so that just diverges quite nicely. This is needing to be closer, which is fine. Actually, that's not too. So I'm at peace with that. Actually, that's fine. That's a bit of a longer block to account for the fact there's the divergence there. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do want this to be actually a bit closer. How far was that again? I need to get my fingers out right. So it's about here. There, and there. So now I delete these. Good. And then another block about here, about here-ish. There, and then there, and there. And this is kind of positioned last because of the crossovers. But how much is this getting used? Oh, it is getting used quite a bit. So yeah, okay. So our brick freight is coming into the fasts in this crossover, which is fine. That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Do I kind of want to introduce a block here for the fasts? I don't really, because I want to prioritize the fasts and hold the slows through here. This is where it gets tricky. I need to make sure I get me signaling right. So those held there. Yeah, maybe I don't want to have those there in case they block the... Let's shove in another block here for the fasts. Oh, maybe I don't even want to do that because I kind of want to let it through. Maybe I don't want any signals there because this, just to keep this all clear. Thoughts? At me in the chat to keep me on top of things. So then is this... This then needs to wait as well. Perhaps here. Oh no, because nothing's going that direction. I'm getting myself confused. That's waiting there. So this essentially is letting the fasts through and holding stuff at the station if it pauses. Yeah, and I don't want anything slowing the brick trains to get onto the slows so that the fasts are clear for fasts to kind of come whizzing through. So that's okay. What's then moving into the fasts here? What is it? Oh, the Stratford train. Oh yeah, because it's non-stop. Is it? Is it non-stop all the way? Oh yeah, it stops at Rugeley and then it keeps going all the way to Lowestoft and then it's stopping again. What is Bradshaw, Richmond, Stamford? Oh no, this is the new Stratford train. Okay, why is it going into the fasts? What's it doing? Let's turn this red again, or pink. Sorry, because I do pink for freight. And let's turn this one yellow so we can see where it's off to. So then it goes in the fasts, stays in the fasts. Oh, I see. It's because the junction is on the fasts to get off into the. I get you. Okay, that makes sense. Presumably, whoever the designer was of that, they don't know what they're doing. Maybe go to 6 tracks there to avoid merging on the fasts. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. The thing is that it's not actually congested yet. The issue we've got is actually on this side because I think it's ages. So if I go in here, I think you'll see that it's quite a distance until the next block. So actually, anything coming through on the fasts, if there is something blocking the fasts, it's stopped miles away. Which is kind of partly why I was thinking to put. You know what? I am going to do it. I'm going to put a block here. Which, yeah, I'm doing it. Because I think... Go to 6 tracks. Yeah, maybe in Richmond. Avoid merging on the fasts. Yeah, because we've got... that's running through. That's fine. Bradshaw to Raleigh just hammers through on the fasts. That merges there, but maybe the best thing to do would actually be to pull that merge all the way up here and keep those in the slows, maybe. The thing is that at the moment there's not a huge density of traffic. I think it's okay for now. We're just going to see. The issue the issue I was having, I think, is over here. Any thoughts? Oh, geez, didn't realise the tunnel was 2 tracks beyond the station. Yeah. Yeah, because you're not going to build a 4-track tunnel and think ahead. No. This is a tunnel that's going to be an eternal constraint. They're never going to be able to 4-track this tunnel. It's just not. This is going to be like the if for anyone not familiar with the UK with the East Coast Main Line, the Welwyn Viaduct. So Welwyn Garden City and Welwyn Viaduct is an area of it's a tunnel to the north with a station on the 2 tracks, and then a bridge, like a very long viaduct, quite a high viaduct that goes over Welwyn Garden City. It is nightmarish. You bet you could 3-track that tunnel. Now, we're not in America now. We're not just going to go in with a hammer and chisel and widen it to 3. Yeah. I mean, you're right. You probably could. Probably could get a 3rd bore in there. When it starts getting really congested, maybe that's what will happen. Yeah, I mean, maybe... You know what? That's not necessarily that crazy an idea. Just to alleviate the paused traffic on that side. You know... An interesting suggestion. Let's do just that. So... Okay, let's do... That's a good idea. I like this. Right, let's bulldoze this. And let's do this. And... Actually, what's the quickest way to do this? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yep. Then I'm going to do this. Yeah, there we go. And that, and then I'm going to do this. Where are we? There we go, and... this. And obviously... Ah! Oh, that's probably fine. And this. There we go. Let's now connect this up to here. How's that looking? Yeah, good. Quite happy with that. The reason I've done it like that as an extra 1 bore rather than doing 2 is because it's kind of like the sort of thing that would happen. You would do an additional bore. Right, so now we need to come in. Yeah, okay. So we're going to pull in this as a I think this is 40-mile-an-hour crossover turnout. Actually, there we go. 4 tracks. Oh, I see. Yeah, you see where we're going with this. Yeah. There we go. And just get my old smoothing tool in here. Let's get that. Lovely. Grand. And over here, we're going to do the same thing. Just smooth this out. Here. There we go. And where's my ballast? B, A. And just... There we go. And was over here. And... Oh, why are you going so slowly? There. Lovely. 3rd tunnel. So... Now we really do have to pay attention to our signalling. So we're going to go back over here. We probably still want to have a crossover here, actually. Actually, let's get the signalling first so I don't accidentally stop myself from being able to have one. That's there. Let's get the... Oh, we don't need a crossover there because they just wouldn't... You just wouldn't. You'd have it... I don't know to what extent this will actually help. It might offer an additional block, perhaps. What's that doing? Yeah, because it'll come through and we've got an additional block. Like so. And actually, 2 additional blocks. Because do we want to have... Do I want to block it like that and sort of stagger them up? What are the thoughts? This will avoid the merge until trains leaving the station at speed, which should help. Yeah, good point. increasing our increasing the sort of flighting, basically allowing a bit of flighting because the stuff will be kind of at speed. Yeah, good point. Thank you very much. Good thinking, everyone. I quite like that. I'd said never going to be a tunnel. I think that's quite fetching. I mean, admittedly, this one looks like the older of the two portals, but I think that looks kind of cool as well, which is nice. Anyway, let's continue doing signalling. So that comes out there. That's definitely a decent... Oh, wait a minute. Am I getting confused? No, I'm not getting confused. That's fine. So that's coming through there. That's definitely a decent block size. That's going that direction as well. Then we're over here, and I think we're all right at this point. I think we've got... I think from this point onwards, the blocks are large, but they're kind of steady. Yeah, I'm at peace with that. Thank you all. Yeah, you get to squeeze an extra block on the fast, and you also merge trains at speed instead of right at the station. Yeah, that's good. Rougeley, yeah, Rougeley really has grown. So I can tick that. So we have resignal Rougeley approaches on GNR. I can tick that one now. We have oh, actually, so that's Rougeley. Let's go down and have a look at Richmond. So let's follow the Great Northern. Look at all these railway lines. Good grief. Here's our line that we built over to Stamford. This is looking it's looking used. You know, it's all right. It's quite a sensible bit of railway. Kind of, you know, now kind of Ashbourne is kind of expanding a bit. It's got this nice connection down to Stamford. That's quite sensible. So there we go. There's Stamford. And we're going to continue on the GNR to Blunkin Richmond, which is just chaos. And we're going to expand Richmond again. Richmond Town Station. If I click on here, if I look at the terminals, yeah, these two are like chocker. So I think what we're going to do is, if I just have a look at the services, plebeian question. Currently on a rail apprenticeship and have the qualifications to transition to a rail BEng. What would you advise as I'm West Mids? Ooh, that's a very good question. What sort of work are you wanting to get into, plebeian? What sort of job are you interested in? We'll never know. Let me just... it's alright. I know you're a bit behind. Send me the message and then I'll have a look. Let me just pop that there. Platforms. We're expanding this out again because Richmond Town is getting busy. Let's have a look. Oh, no, I want that. Thank you very much. There we are. Let me see now. How does this look? Oh yeah, I don't need that. I just need to do this. So let's get back to our tracks. Yeah, good. Let's see. I'm basically just adding an extra, just adding in a bit of extra capacity on here because this is a the station's getting pretty chock-a-block. Richmond Town, busy spot, busy station, and it makes sense to just do something like this. 30, lovely. Oh, maybe even it out. Oh no, it's not going to work. Okay, that's fine. Good. And over here and do the. There we are. Perfect. Yeah, marvellous. Which means I need to reblock this, which is fine. That's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And this is going to go here. Grand. I've probably got enough. Yeah, that's going to go there. And then likewise. Now, the tricky bit is where the shit is everything supposed to go from this side. Oh, okay, so... be good to do, would it? Let me just have a look at the track radii here. I think this is like, yeah, way too much. So, oh, actually, how's this? If I do that, is that? Ooh. Okay, well that's that then, isn't it? Yeah. So that's then going to need to come up and connect it with that, but that I can do that. That's fine. Yeah. Oh. Perfect. And this then is a little bit stickier, so I'm just going to do this. Does it need to go up and down? Kind of... No, Jesus, that's not what's going to be going on there. I think if I do this... No. Hang on a sec. Just bear with me a sec. If I do... this. I'm giving myself another block, just as we did a minute ago, actually. There we go. And then up to here, yeah. There we are. Is that now? No. It's a little bit higher. There, I think that looks about right. And then through here. There we go. That now... let me just see. Is that coming... Is that coming where I want it? Angle-wise? Let's see. Great... Yeah, this is quite something. So, that's going to come up a little bit, I think. Is it? No, it's going to... Yeah, the vertical alignment is going to be a bit shonky through here. Yeah, there we are. Yep, that's nice. I'm pleased by this. It's horrifying, and therefore I absolutely adore it. The only thing now is I need to think about what the best... What's the best in terms of blocking? It's probably to continue that the other side of the bridge, you know. It's probably the best thing to do. Yeah, if I continue that this way. And then... So from here, that's going to go into here. Yeah. Oh, I got it 50 on that side, so maybe 40 here. No, let's do 30, I think. 40. I'm going to do 40. I'm doing it. And then just need to repeat the same on here. Yeah, there we are. Now, how's that looking in terms of... Any thoughts, anyone? Plebeian, sorry, typing slow as I'm walking, it's pouring down. Oh, that's alright. Send me the message on, if you're on Discord, send me the message in Discord careers, because loads of people give some advice in there. For anyone with career questions, worth, like, send them in. I honestly want to always do my best to give career advice if I can. The Discord's fantastic, really is fantastic. Jen on the Move is saying that your approach is to in games like this is when something isn't working to demolish it all and start again. No. For me, the part of the fun is demolishing as little as possible, so that it because that's what I'm used to doing. That's my day job, is demolishing as little as possible and making that work. That's part of the fun. Let's just paint this in. There we go. Because let's face it all gets chocker with ballast. This stuff, ballast everywhere. Ballast. That's quite nice. I like that. Now, does that mean that things are doing things? No, it does not. So, let me put a signal. Let's put a signal here. Yeah, is that how long is this block? It's kind of quite long, but not quite long enough, isn't it? It's okay. It's okay. So, what trains do I kind of want to do that with? What am I going to split out? The dark blue one, isn't it? That's what I want to do. Where's the dark blue one? There's two dark blues. Now, maybe what I should do is get so Richmond Town to Stamford and add that. Does that work? Yes, it does. Good. And then on the way back, before it gets to Richmond Town, it needs to come through here. Good. Let's do the same again. So we can get both Midland services kind of coming through on the same. So where are we? Any thoughts on this? Anyone angry? Yeah. Whereas in Jen's job, just when the website's rubbish, just press Control A followed by delete. Yeah. Well, indeed. Richmond to Bridport. So that's going to go. That needs to go through here. And then on the way back, just before it reaches Richmond, going to go through here. There we go. So we've got so the southern trains are kind of get their own platforms in the middle. We'll see what that does for congestion. Might be a disaster, but a bit of deconfliction there, I think. It's not perfect, but it's yeah, I'm happy with that. Any thoughts? Anyone watching? This is I'm quite pleased with this. I love stupid shonk. This is what I'm all here for, and they're going to get even worse. We're kind of going to be stuck with this forever now. That shape, I like the fact that we've managed to squeeze 3 through this one, and then I love it. I'm very pleased with how that looks. It looks rubbish, and therefore I adore it. Yeah. Josh likes to call a nice rail we've got there. It'd be a shame if it was to be rationalised. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future. I have no idea. Right, that was expand Richmond town station. Tick. What else we got? Oh yeah, there's a rogue consequence of this station being built. Is that the service down here is this is a GCR one when it actually should be a Southern Railway one. So let's make this Southern Railway and change its name to S.R. There we go. And but I think if I got the train will still be blue, but you know that's fine because age reasons. Actually, we'll come back to that momentarily. Let's keep things moving, shall we? Bradshaw, Shildon. You see Shildon here growing. For anyone who's not seen it, I'm going to show you all it again because I love it. I just love this bit. It's so good. This little sort of Belper style cutting. I'm very pleased with that. Looks nice. What year will you remove the full stops from acronyms? I've actually contemplated this. Roaming adequate. I have contemplated this. It will happen at some point. But the full stops are staying in place for now, yeah. Yeah, there's all sorts of fun about rationalisation and shrinking of services and all sorts that can happen. I'm looking forward to dealing with those sort of questions in the future. Yeah, everything's huge. Look at the size of it all. Here's our little harbour, the ship canal here coming through. Yeah, the old railway siding that's still here that used to go through before the ship canal came through. I mean, it's kind of backwards. Well, it's not. Ship canals. People think canals are kind of. Are there ghost trains running this map? No. People who thought the canal. People often think of the canals as a linear thing that happened before railways, but it's just not. It's just nonsense. The canals facilitated more railways being built, and actually, railways and canals were often built in unison with each other. The history is not a linear that happens, then that happens, then that happens. It's a complex web of interconnected feedback loops. Hence why it's a lot more interesting than the idea. Linear history is just boring, which is why it doesn't actually work like that. Do some acting of me and plebeian. Sorry, my apprenticeship is mostly permanent way work, but have electrical systems qualifications. Also interested in light rail, as I've written 2 papers on how Midland Metro could have complemented heavy rail better. Check light blue versus tan at Richmond Station though. Oh wait, what? Light blue versus tan. Besquicklehausen's giving instructions. Plebeian, I haven't forgotten what you were saying, don't worry. Where am I? Here's Richmond. Let me just check. Blue versus... Yeah, it goes into this... Oh yeah, the light blue. Yeah, there is still a clash, but these two are kind of express services, so they're not going to be... so they're not as frequent. So I'm not so worried about the conflicting move there. Sorry, plebeian, to answer your query... it depends. Partly depends on your financial situation, because I think if you go to the BNG, you end up having to fund that yourself. Whereas if you stick with the apprenticeship, you're getting paid. So it doesn't necessarily make much difference. You're going to be getting reasonable experiences. The only thing I'd say about university is something that doesn't count at the moment because of COVID, which is the advantage of university is that you're in a learning environment. Basically, you get pissed with a load of people all the time, and that's really good for your social skills. And for engaging with coming across different types of people. I'd say that's one advantage of university is that you are brushing shoulders with all sorts of different people from all sorts of different interests and backgrounds. Whereas with an apprenticeship, you're kind of seeing the same people at work all the time, maybe a few at college. So there are advantages and disadvantages to both. But I'd say look at your financial situation first and foremost at the moment, given that everyone's at home, so you're not getting those advantages that you might otherwise. Is that useful advice? Go into careers section in the Discord and ask the question at me in as well, and I'll happy to kind of keep chatting in there. Need more signals at Richmond. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, very good point. Yeah, one there and one... We've got one there. So that's fine. Yeah, you're right. We just needed one there, didn't we, to line that up. And... You're right, actually, we could have... So wait, am I getting confused? No, that's fine. Yeah, you probably can have one queued up here, just like that. Yeah, good point. Thank you very much indeed, Blobby Tails. Needed that. So that's ticked off. Done changing GCR Shildon fuel to Southern Railway. Right. By the way, yeah, at me if you want to just go and look at something and see how something's expanded that you're interested in, that you want to see how it's gone. Like this is the good thing about this being live is I can go and do things. So if you want to go and have a look at something and see how it's going, then do tell me. This junction is mild chaos, but actually it's kind of working fine. You've got these two sections here. This, oh yeah, you can see this is the Midland Railway, the Metropolitan Railway has inherited. It's got a load of its trains are getting old, and it's inherited a load of the old what are they? What is that? What type of? It's Borsig. The old Borsigs. It's inherited those. So it's there's another one. There's one from the Great Northern. So it's inherited these because its stock is, let's face it, pretty old at this point. There's some really old like original carriages. Everyone's chock-a-block in it as well. Metropolitan is the Metropolitan is it's a busy railway, but they don't have a huge amount of big cash actually. But what they are looking at, there are a couple of things they're looking at doing. And one of them is getting an overpass here. This is going to be tricky. And as a result, I'm absolutely looking forward to working out how the hell to do it. How am I going to do this? Let's have a think. So, what I need to do is... So I think what I need to do is bring all of this across a gauge. I'm going to use some P-way terminology now, just because I don't think, everyone loves a bit of that, right? What's this? This is just a double slip. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's not a double slip. Why isn't it a double slip? It kind of feels like it could be a double slip. Anyway, never mind. This junction is essentially, this junction is an issue. It's a massive issue. You might say the Met is a metro. Do I play Roblox? No, I don't. There's enough for me to have to play in life. I kind of move from one computer game obsessively to another, so I don't generally play lots and lots all at once because I kind of forget how to use them. So earlier in the year I was obsessively playing RDR2. Absolutely love that game. It's probably the most stunning game I've ever played. It's just incredible. And then I moved obsessively into this, and then a while back I was obsessively playing City Skylines, so I kind of obsessively move from game to game. I don't really stick with them. Yeah, no worry, plebeian. No worries. Drop into the Discord. Right, so... what else is going on? Roaming Adcraft saying if you try to interconnect a railway with a canal, though, the trains tend to just fall into the canal and sink. It's true. It is true, actually. It's a real challenge to overcome. So what I'm visualising is that this will climb as a viaduct over the top and then drop back down again, and everything else around it will kind of do what it needs to do. The challenge with that is, so what's coming up on here? What are the... So it's only the Met line that's actually doing that. So in order for this to work and be split and separated, I suppose this could come round and then connect up with a junction over here. So that could be doable. Yeah. So to get over this requires a bridge here. And that then requires this to climb on this side. This has to climb, which it could do. So that side's not a problem. We just need to work out how the road gets over the top, but that's not too much of an issue. What's this? Is this shoot? What's that doing? Oh, it's extending because Shildon's expanding. Oh right, I was wondering why that'd become like town road. Anyway, is a Mayburgh, Finsbury, Harbour, and Ely line Mayburgh, Finsbury, Harbour, Ely line by the Metropolitan possible? Oh yeah, that's interesting. It could be, couldn't it? That's quite a nice idea, actually. Maybe that's what we'll do after this. Yeah, a little connection up through from... Let's have a look. Where's the station in Finsbury? Finsbury station is here. So you could come out on this side, whiz along the coast, round, somehow get over... Now, the challenge you've got is getting into Market Harbour Station. That's the tricky bit. Yeah. Possibly, but this would be tricky. This would be very tricky. This side. Possibly is the answer. We'll maybe get there. For now, I'm going to continue to cry over how on earth I'm going to do this. So this side is easy. So the climbing up over it on this side is fine. I think what I'll do is probably bulldoze the roads around here and just create a single bridge over this lot. Or maybe a road under and then a level crossing might be the way to do it. So it might be... Yeah. So this needs to climb. So it needs to climb after the S&C. So from this point to here, it needs to climb to be the height of getting over here, which I think it can do without a problem. I think that's doable. Shall we? Should we do that? Should we try and do that right now? Should we start that process? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, everyone. Could the road not go under? Yeah. Could a new station at Market Harbour? It could do, yeah. Right. Things are unhappy because obviously I'm demolishing railway. Yes. Now, tricky bit is the fact that building things in the right alignment, 1, 2, 3, 4, is really hard in this game because there's no like nice snap with adjacent tracks. Is that where it needs to be? Yes. Oh god, it looks so high, but I think that is actually the height that it has to be. Also, it doesn't look very level, does it? My engineering eye says that's not very level, but the pixels on the screen tell me that it is. In any case, is that really the height that it needs to be? God, it's so high. Yeah, okay. The game is it's a little bit exaggerated for this sort of thing, isn't it? Oh, I've got an issue of bridge pillar collisions. Of course I bloody do. Yeah, there we are. The thing is, this now then has to come through. How this then feeds... Oh, it's tricky. It is tricky. This is going to then have to come in... Oh, it's a toughie, this one. It really is a toughie. Is this alignment actually right? I don't think it is, you know. I think it's skewed off. See what I mean? It's really blinking hard. Now, I could underpass it, which might make life easier, but the trouble I have with that is... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can go down 1. Or 2. See if that works. So, I'm going to try this again now. This time, I'll do it on this road. Oh, come on. It won't blinking let me because it's too close. Right, come on. There we are. Just want to get this in line. So if that come here. There. Did it just do a weird snap thing at the other end? I think it did, you know. Okay, right. Let's get the alignment right now. This. There. Is that straight? There. Oh. Getting breathless. It's complicated. Right, so now can I yeah, there we are. There, that's connected up with that. That's oh golly. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. That's close enough for me to be happy. Oh my golly and gosh. Right, there's lots of ats. Play Watch Dogs Legion, it has London, okay. Is okay. Could the road not come? Yep. New station, yep. Using shift can make it go down a little lower. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I've done. And yeah, everyone's saying shift. Why not build an up ramp from the existing railway to get a nice alignment? Because then it does this weird vertical hump thing. That's why. Now to get it over the top of this, it needs to stay at high level. So it needs to stay. Needs to kind of stay along here, which can do. Okay, let me bulldoze this as well. Yeah. Oh, golly. Feeling very nervous about all this level of demolition. It's very scary. No, level, thank you. Is it? Is scooping? Oh, the thing is, it's too scoop. Well, that's fine because I can do something about that. I'll also get rid of these signals for now. Let me get some roads on the go here. There we are. And if I now do something like this. Yeah. That's horrible looking. Let me just... I'm a pedant and I like things that look nice and also be vaguely realistic. There we are. And just put that through here like that. There we are, very nice. And just... Oh, actually, I'll just do this. Is that what... I don't really want to do that because that's not... It's kind of not... I'll leave that for now because we'll get the bridge over it first. We'll get the railway over it first and then... Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, let me just... Why not letting me do bridge, game? Come on now. Yes, there we go. Good. I'm annoyed by that, but I'm not... Oh, the trouble is that's now... We'll have to slew those across. That's not... It's not happening. Yeah, we'll have to slew those overwards. We'll get there though. Actually, maybe I should do that now. We'll slew those now, shall we? Let me check my track radii. That's steady 30. That's... I think maybe we'll have to just... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this. There we go. Give myself a gauge. There we are. Oof. Where's my paint tool? Yeah, there we are. There we are. This is probably desperately frustrating to watch, but there's purpose, there's method to my madness. I mean, there isn't. I'm just absolutely winging it. So often, yeah, in the real lives, it'll be quite common that we would just slew a track over like this, kind of leave it in place. Where are we? Let's do it from here. Yeah, that'll do nicely, and yeah, there we go. And through like that, there we go, grand. So that's coming through there. That then allows me to, yeah, we'll worry about that once we've got this bridge down where it needs to be. So this, I can then... This is where we're going to go from. Yeah, okay. Oh, damn it. Of course it's going to do that. Right, if I... we're going to kind of rebuild that to make it look like it wasn't all completely demolished, FYI. But for now... there we are. Also, anyway, right, so, good grief. Let me get this up a bit. Actually, maybe I need to start this a bit further back, I think. Let's do it from here. Yeah, there we are. Why am I doing that? It's because I'm doing this, isn't it, folks? There we are. Just a little bit of additional height there. Now I can do my... The thing is that I kind of want this to be... Is there a way to make it... I want it to be bridge, and it's not giving me the option to make it viaduct. That's the tricky thing. Isn't slewing a some track... Yeah, exactly. Where things like this have happened at Warrington, except there was a dive under rather than a flyover. I don't... I want it to allow... It's really annoying that it doesn't let you do viaduct from any angle. Like, I kind of want that to be viaduct at this point. You're screwing me over, game. Screw you. Right, let's do this, and then... Oops. Is that... Is that an angle I can deal with? Yeah. And then like this, 50. How's that looking on the old vertical? Not too bad. Not too bad. There we are. Let's, if I then connect that up, that. Okay, that's that road now. Yeah. What speed? That's 60. I kind of think that is. Yeah. Is that now going to give me my... Oh. Now, that is not perfect, but it is doing just about what I needed to, which is using the existing track, getting the railway over in the direction it needs to go, and I just need to now signal that side so I don't forget. So, we had a signal light here, didn't we? Where is it? Signal. Let's just do one here and here. I think that. Yeah, I think that sorts me out. Oh no, I had one on. There's one on the. Was there one there? Oh, I can't remember. Let's go down. Is that fine? Oh, it's climbing earlier than I thought it would actually. Oh, anyway, a little bit of cross sleepering. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. What can I say? I'm a big pedant. There we go. That's grand. Oh, let's do this actually. That's going to spread it better. So I can't fit 3, so I might as well make them even-sized blocks. What's everyone saying? Mod to force bridge, but in terms of doing it vanilla, you have to either build it from the bridge or lower the ground and force it to make a bridge that way. You know, it's not ideal. We'll deal with it. It's kind of done a thing that's fine. We're now on the tricky bit though, which is I've got my signals there. Grand. The tricky bit is now the fact that we've got this. We now need to get it into over here, and this is fiddlier, quite a bit fiddlier. While I'm here this time, I'm going to make sure that I've done my painting of ballast this time, unlike last time, on the other side. There we go. Nice painted ballast everywhere. Grand, lovely, marvellous. Let's go like there, grand, marvellous, beautiful. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Lots of lovely ballast poured everywhere. So, what I'm going to do is build. I'm going to kind of do what I did, same as I did last time, which is build this out like this. Just going to build a track there like that on either side, so essentially slewed outwards by what we call generally by a gauge, so by a single track gauge. Now am I going to bloody confuse all the trains again? They went on strike last time. I remember the last video, everyone went on strike. We do not want to lose that segment of track. Which segment of track? What have I forgotten anything on this side? This bit. I do not want to get rid of that. Nah, leave it there. It's fine. It's fine. The thing is, it's got two. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. There we go. So that has gone in that direction. Lovely. That's all doing its thing in that direction, so that's fine. Little bit of a gauge clearance issue on that side. Oof. It might be that I kind of redraw this a bit and play with it in terms of its shape. So, so now I need to think. Where's that? Of course, the tracks aren't going to work properly because. So that needs to come around. So I can kind of ignore the purples, particularly this one, because eventually that's going to go and do something else entirely. But for now, if we... What's that, 48? That's a bit steep, actually. There we are, 40, 45. That's even too much there. Can we get it down to 30? No, 35. Oh, that'll do then. So that's going that way. Good. And on the other side, things are a bit trickier because really this is going to need to come out and scoop in a much more steep angle. Oh, how am I going to? I'm actually going to do the track alignment to get it to. Might have to come in and actually join this one because at the moment it's coming round. Anything that's on that track is coming round this side, so actually it might be that this split actually happens like here. Like that. Yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening. Which, I mean, could actually... What's it doing? What's the vertical alignment doing there? Is it looking weird? Oh, it is a bit weird. Why is it doing that? Let's go 30 to here. I just want the vertical coming off. That's better, yep. Happy with that. And then come around 30, 30, 30, 30. Yeah, that. Right, I can leave that there. That's going to then do this, but not horrible. Actually, what's that? If I do that, 30. Oh, all right, that'll do. The reverse and curve. I mean, actually, to be honest, you'd end up. Let's have a. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, so that's given me my that's going round. Where am I going to end up putting this? Should we just put it in by the bridge? Kind of depends on where the height, where the elevations change starts. So what we've got about that distance there. So we're going to go around this side on the curve. Oh, of course it's on a curve. It's going to be really horrible to get the vertical to climb up where I want it to be. Or will it? Because if I bulldoze to here, it might be that I can just do it as... yeah, let me... Now, where's this? Which train is this? And where's it supposed to be going? Oh, God. Right. I know what I need to do here, which is connect that back up and bulldoze it from the other side. Otherwise, this train is going to be lost forever. Go this way. Thank you, train. Thank you, train. That's just getting kiboshed. That's getting kiboshed and bulldozed. Yes, that is going as well. Yeah, that's gone. And as is. Well, let's leave that for now, because we can work out where that's supposed to go. This also needs to get bulldozed. And likewise, this train's now going to need to get pushed in this direction. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Oh. Now. Is that going to do what I need it to do? It needs to be a bit... So what's the curvature doing? It's a bit straight. I need it to be more straight on this side, actually, for a bit longer. There we are. Okay. Then, if I do this, that should now be... Oh, still even a little bit further. Okay, I'm going to do that again, just a bit further. Watch me not remember how far I got last time. If I do that now, see if this works. So if I've done... Ah, crap, that's gone too far. And now it's too short. It's always a thinking, right, so if I do this now, it got to that and it was too far. So if I got to, like, here... who's in the chat? Who's frustrated? Is everyone rage ripping? Is everyone ripping? No? 60, 61, 67. Why is it too short this side? You can. I'm trying to avoid a big compound curve, folks. I know you're like, what is he doing and why? For what purpose? But there is method to my madness. Let's do this and this. 60, 67. Still too... How am I managing to... I really didn't think I was going that far. Now that, how's that? Is that better? That's just at the apex of the curve. 63, 67. Okay, so I need to... Okay, so a bit further back even from the curve there. So back to like... There. I think there's probably not much in it because of the shape of the curve. Yeah, see? I'm sticking with that for now. I'm not going to bore you anymore. There. So now we have the track geometry doing its thing. What's tricky is now that I need to... Right, okay, so that's come over here. We don't need to have all those tracks like that. So let's bulldoze these signals because they're just in the way. But what I do want to do is... what's that? Yeah. 60. Why is it not that? Oh, it's just 60. Come on. Yeah, good. Because I don't actually want it to be a... There we go. Because we don't need the extra bit there. We can just get rid of that. Likewise the other side. So... There we are. So I'm not talking much. I'm not very good at this whole, like, you know, streaming thing. Not a pro. I'm no sips. Here we are. Let's go over here and make it go this way. Now, what is and is not working? Oh, very little is working because of pain reasons. That's now horribly broken, isn't it? All my routes are horribly broken. Yeah, but what I can do is do this. 40. 40. Get a 40 up there, and a 40 up there, and we're grand. Yeah. Now, what's the other one broken? It's tool delivery. What's it knackered about? What's it moaning about? Delivery is no longer able to get... Ah! That's because this is now not connecting into that. That's why. That's fine. Okay, so... Oh, I have to have a think about where all these tracks are coming out of this side now. Because we've got 6 tracks and I need to make sure they're all going to the right place. So... these are... So this one comes through and is the passenger line, so that needs to connect. That needs to connect up on that side, so that has to come through and connect on this side, so that has to come... Oh, golly, that's quite a bit of jazz. That's going to come through there, that needs to... So, let's... Why is that curved there? So get rid of that and get rid of that. So this then needs to come from that side, that needs to come round and connect up with that side, is that right? I think that is right, you know, which is horrifying. That needs to come around this side. And this then comes over to here. Too much curvature, great. Does that then work? Is that doing that? Yeah, okay, that's coming through there, which is horrifying. Oh, that's just a horrible mess. Why? That's kind of coming around like that. We don't really want it to do that. Thing is, it doesn't... Yeah, this is a delicious mess. Yeah. Thank you for Squigglass. It's, yeah. You're asking, I'm grade separating it, why am I not making it beautiful? It's because I'm kind of keeping it at the time. Like, they don't want to do low. This is just a case of fitting the bridge over the top, but they don't. There's only so much cash they've got in the bag here. And also, I don't want to make my... I mean, I could I... Thing is, there's... Probably get... Yeah, it's too shallow. It'd be too shallow an angle with too much... So if I did this... It's too... Yeah, it's no good. It's all brick arch, so the most they can get is this flat. Also, we don't have any nice wrought iron structures here, which is kind of annoying, because obviously that bridge is rubbish. It just wouldn't do that. This is messy, but it's not so messy that it's gonna... It is messy, isn't it? It's horribly messy. So what else is going down there, then? What's that? What's that? That is going off down there, so that's fine. It's just the tool delivery that's an issue. So that's coming. So that's because tool delivery is coming from. It's coming along. Should be coming along here, and along here, and then connecting into here. Yeah, I get where I'm screwing up. So I just need to have a connection on here now. Also, I don't need that to be like that, because that's just horrifying. Let's tidy this up. So this can split. It can either go even further. Come on now, let's just pull it. Yeah. What's that, 50? Yeah, 50 on this side as well. Yeah, there we are. It's better. And then on the other side, can I... Oh, this one please, thank you. And... Is that now enabling things? No, that's not worked. What? Oh Jesus, I didn't want to press that button. If I go down to here, what's snarling up? That's... So that's coming along here, is following that. Yes, that should be... Shielding Tools, which is... Wait, what have I screwed up? I've screwed something up here. Delivery. Delivery is managing to come down, but it's not escaping. It's arriving there. It needs to come along there, go on that bit, and then find its way. Oh, it's because I've done it the wrong way around. Oh no, it's because it needs to come into that bit. That's why I've just done a silly crossover. And actually, what I need is something more like this. Where are we? We get 40 on both sides? No, is the answer. The only trouble I've got, of course, is this blinking vertical alignment change in the midway, and I can't deal with that. That's just you don't have your ballast shoulder going over the top of that, so I need to. Yeah, let me just. Why is that now? Let's just get a grip of the situation here. There's still... It's because of the... Yeah, the vertical alignment is a right old mess through here, isn't it? That's the problem. Ugh. If I stick it at 40, I'm kind of happier with that. That I can deal with. This is a horrifying mess, and I love every inch of it. There we are. That's doing that. That's doing that. But I think in terms of traffic, there's a real issue going across here, so that's fine. We're going to have sorted that out. Everything's fixed apart from signaling. So let me work out what the hell I've just deleted signaling-wise. What do I have? Yeah, okay. So then that's going to go. And there, just to get it off. Oh yeah, let's do that and that, and also do that and that. That's... Yeah, there we go. Lovely. I just need to smooth that out. Good. Smoothy smooth. And paint me nice ballast, because, you know, reasons. Ballast. Go. And we're kind of there, I think. That's nice. How much of a mess is this from a speed perspective? Pretty messy. Lovely job. One-way signal facing the wrong way. Oh, really? Is it? Don't think so. No. No, they all seem fine. I hope. Yeah, no, they're fine. They're fine. We're good. Where is it, Michael? Michael C, tell me where that signal is facing the wrong way. Where are we? There we are, and come through. So, right. So this is coming in this direction, so that's going to come off there. Kind of want that to be there, and then another one here. Actually, that's half that, so... That's about half, actually. About there. Let's do that there. And the other direction. Let's go in, so we're coming into here, and have the split signal there, and then another one probably another one about there. Yeah. About there, that's enough. And other than that, everything's kind of going in the right direction, I think. 3 on that side, 3 on that side. Yeah. Go on it, people. Tell me what I've missed. Tell me what I've missed. Oh, other than the fact that these need to go. These need to be shifted. So those need to be one there, and then another lot. This one here, yeah. I think that's sorted, actually. Off on it. Signal facing wrong way, just a possible cause of why the line wasn't working, not actual misplacement. Ah, okay, right. No, it's fine. We're good. Oh, yeah, let's finish this road up here. There we are. Road goes. I mean, it's a little bit low, really, isn't it? It's quite a low structure. Oh, but it's fine. Oh, it's not a low structure at all. Anyway, there we are. That's doing that. It's. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's a lumpy old bridge right there, but it's doing its thing. We have indeed partially grade separated this junction. Is everything working? Everything is working. Good. Anything I've missed, everyone? Morning. Hello, William. Morning. Yes, this is the sort. Oh, I mean, it's hideous. Yeah, I'm not trying to suggest this is beautiful in anything other than a kind of a very messy way, but this is kind of a partial. They've got the bridge. It's the sort of thing you'd have seen on the approach to London. You know, the original Bermondsey dive under kind of would have looked a little bit like this. It's the sort of thing you'd have seen all around South London by this point, actually. Well, 1880, definitely by this point. Loads of this sort of thing by this point. Oh, I've just got a twitchy RSI in my pinky finger. That's probably because I'm not hydrated enough. Time to have a bit of water. How's everyone? Catch up. Right, we've done that. Let's tick that off, because I think that's done. Have I missed anything? At me immediately, please, if I've missed an obvious thing that's screwed up. New junction station west of New junction station west of Lowestoft. Oh, that's an interesting potential thing. Oh. Yeah, there's something I forgot, which we're going to head now. Yeah, I need a low bridge sign on there. Horrifying mess of the red line. Which red line? Which red line are you talking about? Oh, the red E one. You're not happy about this conflicting move, are you? Well, I'm afraid you're going to have to live with it. Sorry. Do we actually have services going over the bridge? Yeah. This is the quite a frequent supply of timber heading into the tool factory over here. So it is quite a frequent service that clogs things up. Now it's going to be able to run more freely. More timber will arrive at the works, and it'll create more tools, which will then make these two places get bigger. Continue to at me if you have. Oh, did I? Yeah, I did put enough signals on this side, didn't I? Yeah, good. I think everything's all right. Right, we're going to head all the way up to Bungay Junction, actually, right on the other side of the map. If you've got... No one's really put... Or I didn't spot any requests for us to go and look at a particular thing. But do tell me, do tell me what you want me to go and look at. I've pressed play. We're playing again. What's all this? Midland Brick Company. Where's it heading? Where's it heading to? Where is it going, actually? Oh, yeah, it's heading over into here. That's what it's up to. So that's just waiting to... Yeah, because there we got like a train. Still with the old K&BR coaches, actually. So bring on the new coaches, essentially. Where are we? Going that way. We're heading up... Where are we? Oh, we're going to Bungay Junction, so we need to follow the GCR. Where are we? GCR. Let's turn off some stuff so we can see what the hell's going on. There we go. Let's help us navigate our way around a bit better. Just check the trains are moving as well, actually, while I'm here. Yeah, there we are. See? It's all working like clockwork. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. Stunning. Let's head over to Bungay Junction. Does everyone remember Bungay Junction? We built it. It's just here. And I think we built it without actually putting any services through it to use it, which is quite funny. So, Elliotsborough to Blackpool, so we need to add Bungay Junction, and then on the way back, before we get to Elliotsborough, we need to add Bungay Junction. Leighton Lowestoft. So again, Elliotsborough, and And then before we get to Elliotsborough, there we go. Leighton Southport, same story. Elliotsborough then here, and then on the way back from Southport, back through Bungay Junction, then Leighton to Stratford, likewise. Elliotsborough, then Bungay Junction, and then Blackpool, and then Bungay Junction. We weren't using it before, but now we are. It was annoying because it's been sat there for 5 years without getting used. We'll just say that it was a. I feel like Stevenage Blackpool might be a line to be considered. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I was going to think about that actually. What have we got in terms of alignment here? Because I think, yeah, because we could totally just need a chord really. Just a chord to do that. Means my map wasn't 100% right after all, wasn't it? Oh, it was. It's fine. This is 1880 still. It was right. Bungay, everything does stop at Bungay Junction. Jimmy, your map is right. It is still 1880. Yeah, it's grand. Don't worry. Any early light rail yet? No, not yet. Oh, we do have steam trams. The steam trams are running. Right. So what we're talking about a connection from Stevenage to Blackpool, which is exactly what we're going to do here. And it'll enable some services, I think. What we're going to do, though, we're going to build a very, very simple chord. But before we do that, we're going to build a bridge here, a road bridge. How big is this? Is this... It's good, grand. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Oh, yeah, perfect. Let me just do this. Go and just and do the same thing here as well. Let's just sorry, I'm not talking much again, am I? I'm really sorry. I'm doing a very bad job of, you know, streaming something that's vaguely entertaining for people to watch. Do that, and just do that there, yeah. Lovely. Let's do that, yeah. And then I can just stick in a curve to connect. Oh, come on. Yeah, silly game. Right, there are. A little hint as to what the road alignment used to be, but nothing more. So now I can concentrate on what the hell I came over here to do, which is, I mean, I presume I've connected all that up nicely. Yeah, I have. Which is to do this. Ish. Just a simple chord there. Oh, there's not much in the way of signalling down here, is there? Oh no, that's because I switched it all off. Lol. There we are. Let's get the signals back. Yeah, let us... I mean... Let's do some signals. Goodness, crying out loud. It's just nothing signal-wise. Let's do that there, and... put that... there, and get rid of these two. I don't know how long trains are, to be honest, around here. It's a bit of a backwater, this part of the country. So can we see where the thumbnail picture was taken? Michael C.S. Finally a request. Yeah, you can. Shall we create a service though first? So we're going to create... So that's Southport. So that's basically Orpington to... So let's do an Orpington to Stevenage, shall we? Did everyone agree with that? An Orpington Stevenage service? What's running through here? It would mean... Yeah, I reckon we can do that. GWR Orpington to Stevenage. New line. It's going to go from Orpington. keep saying Stevenage, I don't mean Stevenage. And actually, maybe I should go from Stratford. No, it's fine. Okay, then we're going to go through Stevenage. And then we're going to use our new chord to go to Blackpool. No, we're not. Because why for? Why for? Ah, no, it's because there's no turnaround. That's fine. Keep going then through Wooler and on to Stratford. And then there we go. And then Blackpool. And then Stevenage. There we go. That's nice. G, W, R. I forgot. GWR. What is it? Stratford to Orpington. Or should it maybe be Orpington to Stratford? Go to Stratford to Orpington. It's bright pink at this point. Don't worry, the map's not out of date because we're not going to put any trains on it until 1881. That's gone that way. We're going to go and look at where the thumbnail was taken momentarily. That's now using this chord, I should hope. Yep, nice. Then whizzing through here. Very nice. I mean, it's a bit of a cowboy show around here. The Great Western, because I haven't really done much around here. It's kind of built up pretty hodgepodge. The signalling is hilarious. The re-signalling when we get new signals will be good. Let me see. So that's gone off. Yeah, so we basically got another... Oh, do you want to see Stratford, by the way? Stratford Station expanded a lot since the last episode, I think. Let's go over here to Stratford. Lovely Stratford. Stratford's quite a large town, actually. And the station has expanded substantially. Oh, which reminds me of another thing we need to do. Anyway, so here we are. There's the station. It has expanded substantially, as I just said. Probably need to put another... Maybe another shed? Yeah, I think we do actually need to put another loco shed. Let me just do that. Yeah, there we are. And track. Because we do need one, I think. Let me just do this. Yeah, there we are. Let's do it like that. Now, where can that get to? That can get over to here, and then can that get over to... Can I do this? Yeah, I can. Just going to do this to just... Yeah, there we are. I don't think that's going to cause any of my trains to do anything too crazy. Oh, it is going to cause my trains to do things that are too crazy. Why has it done that? I'll just get rid of that one, it's fine. And just do this from here. There we are. That should now make crazy things stop happening. Good. Anyway, yeah, there's Stratford. So Stratford got a big expansion. So Stratford Station, a bit more of a station fitting, and it was funded partly by the Great Northern. So you can see it's got the Great Northern vernacular, the two kind of big towers, you know, the two clock, and then the little bit in the middle. So it's quite a nice grand station, really, this one now. It's also, yeah, Stratford's now got a tram system as well, so it's kind of this nice, got this nice square. There we are, there's Stratford. Can we look at Shanklin Great Western? People want to have a look at that too. Yeah, we certainly can. It's 1881, everyone. That means that it's time for me to do this. Wait, 1881 did it say? Wait a minute, when does... Oh, it's 82, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm going to put it in as... Yeah, okay. Nope. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get two of them. Let's paint them both brown. And let's call them both GWR Regional Passenger. There we are. And this one as well. And let's put them onto the Stratford to Orpington line. There we are. So 1881. So that map is correct. Stratford's looking good. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Smart little town. It's got a farm in the middle of it. We won't worry too much about that. Yeah, I quite like Stratford. It's quite a nice looking place. It's kind of quite interestingly located. It's sort of, yeah. I suppose you'd call it maybe the North Midlands or the south of the North. It's in this island's equivalent of Derbyshire. Anyway, there we are. So we had 2 requests for things that people wanted to go and look at. Number 1 request was to go and look at where the thumbnail is from. The thumbnail is down here. The thumbnail is down here at this junction, I think. Yeah, there's a train coming. It was just at Harrogate Junction Station. Why is this the express? And it's a stopping passenger train. Wait a minute. It's a stopping passenger train, but it isn't stopping at Harrogate Junction. What? Bury to Maghole. Stopper. Ah, that's because it's express. These are two additional services that basically this goes stopper to Maghull and then non-stop from Maghull to Shanklin. Actually, while we're there, what about this one? This is probably similar. Anyway, let's follow this train. See, it's running a bit better now. It's sort of stabilised a bit. Our finances don't seem to be doing too badly, actually. What's that? Not too badly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how our headquarters is doing such a shabby job, but oh, this will take forever. Let's go and have a look at Shanklin. There we are. There's Shanklin Station. There's a nice mixed goods passing through the station. Yeah, here's Shanklin Great Western as requested. Anything particular you wanted to look at? As you can see, Shanklin is pretty busy. Yeah, everything seems to be running fine. Yeah, seems alright, isn't it? There it is. And any other requests? Stratford looking good, right? Let's go and look at. This is, yeah, I'm quite pleased. Shanklin's quite a major city. It's pretty substantial. Oh, you can see the yes, this southern station's getting used a bit more as well. Where is it? Is that just, well, that one's off too. No, that's GWR one. Oh yeah, this is suburban passenger. So this is southern. So the southern are now running from Shanklin Victoria into Flitwick, the old Flitwick, the old GWR station. So now called Flitwick Town. So there, it's getting some use. I mean, it's still a pretty overkill station, but you know this station is, you know, Flitwick Great Western is, I'd imagine, carrying some serious passengers. What is this? 1881. So, oh. I know what I didn't do there is when I just built that engine shed, I didn't name it. Yeah, there we are. GWR Stratford Carriage Works. There we are. Let's go and extend Kingston Station, shall we? Where are we? Down here in Kingston. We've had this bit of half-built stuff down here for long enough. It's time, high time, we actually built the extra stuff. It's high time we expanded it and added some extra platforms, I think. Yeah, let's do it. So what have we got? What can we do? Unfortunately, this house has bought it. This lot probably too. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see, because we might be able to fan out from there. So, so we've got. We can do 2 tracks here. Yeah, so that's, what's that? That's our 160 there. But then if we want to continue, if we want to kind of, we could have them, yeah, come in this way and then fan out a bit. So that, to do that, we can put, yeah, there we are. 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Is everyone getting panicky that we're expanding? Wait a minute. The map is too big to zoom out entirely, but it has a useful diagram showing the full map. Oh, do you want to have a look? Do you want me to whiz over? Joseph June, first time watching. Can you briefly zoom out to show newbies full map? Yeah, I tell you what, I'll do. We'll get the map up in a second. Once I finish expanding Kingston, I'll do just that, because it'd be good to remind ourselves what the hell's going on. There we are. Who else is new watching the stream? Welcome. Pleasure to have you along for the ride. There we go. Yeah, as it happens, it doesn't look like that street is going to survive. But never mind. So we're over in Kingston. Maybe we want a double platform at the edge there. Maybe I should have done that, and that would have then also meant that this is kind of not a horror show. Yeah, maybe I do want to do that. We also need this platform to be up here anyway. Yeah, yeah, no, because that comes in like that. So maybe... What can I do there to do that? Okay, no, it's okay, it's okay. I reckon, yeah, because we won't... Well, let's do this anyway. I don't know if we need... I mean, we don't know if we need that many more platforms, to be honest. Could probably leave that and just let that build up, to be honest. That's... Because we've got some extra platform space. Might be that we need to hog that later, but for now it's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I'm at peace with it. Right, so let's also just... Sorry, let me just bulldoze this and this. Which is fine, because I'm going to do this. So, if I squish this round... Let me have a think. Kind of squish, if I squish this round... 30... yeah. Oh, it's not going to be there anyway, is it? Because that's... I make a mistake. There we go. Come on. Ah! There. Now that. For... It's so weird that the game, what the game decides it does and does not want you to be able to do is very strange. It's very, very odd. Yeah, too much curvature. Well, yeah, kind of would have expected that, to be honest. There, that. Oh no, let's go 27. There we are. Yeah. Now that should be fine. Yeah. So now, will that then let me do something like this? Thing is, I kind of want that to, yeah, so that's fine, but I kind of want it to fan out a bit. So, now if I get rid of these crossovers for now. Oh, the thing is, you know what? This is going to need a major throat remodeling, because I reckon it's time to split out a lot of the services. Oh, what time is it? Oh, this is 2048. Oh, good grief. Well, this is going to be a major project, so I don't think it's time to do that quite yet. And these tracks are disused for now, so next time we'll do Kingston. Because it's a big job, isn't it? Kingston Station reconstruction, or rather, we finally tackle the station throat. Oh, goodness golly. This doesn't have any sense. Have I screwed this up? No, it's fine, isn't it? Because I just added those, so those are all the extras. Yeah, I think because this station has, if you look at the terminals, you see a lot of them are, well, it's not too bad, I suppose. Kind of two. Yeah, but I think they're still waiting, so if we can split them out so that all the platforms are just serving one service, then I think it'll reduce the waiting time. Although, given that I've reduced some of the services, Kingston has always worked really well, and I don't know why. But we're going to expand it anyway, and kind of give all the services a bit of space, which might mean splitting some service. There's an in and an out service. I might split it. Anyway, we'll get there. Yes, 4 to 6. Each major line heading into the station have 4 to 6 platforms. Yeah, I think this is basically gonna. I might do some sketching and working out what that needs to look like actually before the next episode. Which means we can continue playing. I'm gonna... What time is it? It's 20:50. Let's keep that going for now. So this is a major project that's continuing, so that's fine. That can all happen. Toot toot. While that's going, let me go to OBS first. Let me get OBS up. OBS, where are we? And then go to the... There we are. So, you've got my face still, but we've got the map. So, here is the map. Can we see extra routes into Kingston? I don't know if you could... Oh, wait. The computer's having a bit of a mare. Sorry, everyone. Can we see the lines panel around Kingston? Oh, yeah. Okay, right. I'll do that in a second. For now, here's the map. Here is the map. So we were just looking at Kingston, which is here. So you can see lots and lots of lines come into Kingston. It's really busy. All that stuff is all these lines coming into Kingston. A minute ago, we were over in Shanklin. There's Shanklin. And that where the thumbnail was Harrogate Junction there. Rugeley, with its tunnel that we just built, is here, so you can see the kind of the kink where the Great Northern comes around this hill. Obviously, the map is I just used straight lines and nodes for stations on here, so that's why these lines don't necessarily correspond with where the lines actually sit. What else? That's the map. You can there's a link to download this PDF, the latest one that I've got up now, including this bit. There's a link to download that in the description of the video. I don't know what I'm talking about. I've got lost. We're not done yet, though, don't worry. We've got another few minutes to enjoy. So that's the map. I'm going to whiz back to game face, minimise this, and then get Transport Fever back up. Here's Kingston. So yeah, Kingston. Busy station. Very busy station. But it's getting some money spent on it to expand a bit. Yeah, some properties will go up here. I think that'll be fine. It might look quite nice. Maybe, though, we'll shove in a passenger building on this side. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Yeah, let's shove that there. Let's just at least have a little building over there. It would be nice if I'd been able to, have the foresight to have enough space to put a passenger building up here somewhere, but alas not. Anyway, service map. People want to see what the services are doing. There we are. So you can see they're all kind of coming into a big squidge. There's this service that kind of goes through as an express that I think... I don't know if it's going to continue to do that. I think they might all just come into Kingston. Anyway, you can see their trains coming through, weaving through. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Actually, not too bad. You see what I mean about congestion? It just isn't an issue, really, through there. How did I make the map? People always ask this. I made it by zooming out, getting roughly a north-south alignment. So where's the edge of the map? Yeah, getting lined up with the edge of the map, taking a massive dump ton of screenshots, and then merging them using Microsoft ICE, Image Composition Editor, is that right? Then played with that in Photoshop to make sure that I got rid of all the warping, because this is not straight down, it's looking slightly isometrically, and there's a lot of lens blur, wobble on it. Then rotated by 90 degrees because I'd done it the wrong orientation. Then stitched those stitches, so ICE only could do vertically, so I then stitched those stitches together in Photoshop, using Photoshop's photo merge. Yep, that's right, this is how bodged it was. Then brought it into PowerPoint and did the drawing in PowerPoint. So, PowerPoint is an incredibly powerful graphics package. Just always use PowerPoint for doing your graphics. It's just very good. It's very quick, very easy, and very quickly get the results that I like. In any case, that's how I do the map. Hopefully that explains that. What does anyone want to go and look at? Because we're going to leave, as I said, this decade, I'm not in so much of a rush to do a million things. Everything seems to be working. If I zoom out and switch signals off, it just gives me a chance to make sure everything's moving and there's nothing no weird station blockages like we were seeing. Everything's running pretty darn smoothly. If we go down here to Hendon, this is running quite nicely. What file have I? Is there anything? Yeah, it's oh yeah, I've done Bungay Junction. Bradshaw to... Oh yeah, that's right. GCR East Coast stopping service. GCR East Coast stopping service. Great Central Railway East Coast stopping service. Oh, is there not already one? I suppose there isn't, is there? Yeah, well, I'll come back to that. That's an interesting one. Right the way from one side up and round through the other. Yeah, that could be quite interesting actually. We'll get to that. Anyway, what does anyone want to go and have a look at? Where are we? Yeah, Bury is I mean, about as busy as it can be. There's Bury Station, and quite a nice open station throat. Nothing compressed about this one. It's pretty big. Oh yeah, look, there's steam trams. Hooray! Oh, that's a good point. Let me just check some vehicle conditions, because don't want to let things get too knackered. Lots of things that are in mediocre condition. Oh, the MV Morecambe. It's a really old ship. Should we go and have a look at the MV Morecambe? There it is. Just chugging along. It's not in unreasonable condition. Finances, not great. Costs a lot. Doesn't carry many passengers. But there we go. So that's that doing its thing. You can see it's looking kind of half. It's alright. It's an alright neck. It's got a lovely yellow colour. There's some passengers enjoying their ride. It's very, very nice. Yeah, and I think it's running... Where is it running? Yeah, it's running into Morecambe from Lowestoft. Lowestoft here, looking sizable. With all sorts running in. What's this? Oh yeah, this will be a train carrying a dump ton of goods. Nice. Love the steam train service by the beach. Where's that? What beach? Where? Down here? Or over in Morecambe? Oh dear, what's... The game has officially launched a road inside the steel mill. Very good. Good work, game. Solid effort. Oh, this over here. Yeah, this it's like it's a very little branch line. There's not much going on here, and you can see the kind of the fairly sizable approaches into Stratford. Actually, if you've been paying attention, the old railway line that kind of the old freight line that ran this way has now been kiboshed, and they've kind of shortened it and using the existing infrastructure. So a bit of making some more space for the town to expand a bit. Worry that passenger demand for a lot of the services is quite low. Have we saturated the island with transport networks? Possibly, but we'll see what the result of that is. I think as road connections start improving, I think growth will start bumping up again. So everything is quite... let's go here. Yeah, no, I think we're all right. Any recommendations you have for making growth work better? Send them over to the Discord. Absolutely. Any other suggestions for what you want to go and see? There's a nice ferry as well. It's just carrying a few people coming in. Oh, of course it is. It's the Ashbourne ferry. It's quite a busy one. That is a very busy ferry. How's Bridport doing since we expanded the station? Time is it? 20:58. I'm going to run on a little bit, only because you'll see why in a moment. There we are. It's just nice, isn't it? Lovely. Very nice. Grand. It's doing that. Oh yeah, these sort of services they're quite old. Quite old locos. Is that GNR with a... What is this? Suburban passenger... Oh yeah, that of course it is, yeah. Bridport. What is it? December. We're fast approaching 1882 when something exciting happens, and once I've finished making use of the exciting thing, we shall move on. Everything seems to be moving though. Yeah, everything's moving. Nothing's snarled up through Rugeley, which is reassuring. There we are. Look at this. Look at this. The GNR is such an awesome bit of massive railway. I cannot wait to pummel fast trains along. I cannot wait until the early 1900s when we've got some really fast trains absolutely hammering through here. It'll be very, very satisfying. I cannot wait. I'm very excited for that. So, where are we? That's all doing that. There's these freight trains doing their thing. There we are. It's nearly 1882, folks. Nearly 1882. I'm going to have to go back through the video and work out what we did in 81 compared to 82. Reminds you of the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, it's got a bit of an East Coast Main Line vibe to it. Oh, look! A new loco! Hooray! Right, so what we're going to spend the next 5 minutes doing is going into my vehicle list, looking at trains only, but looking at all trains, and working my way down and seeing what have we got. Yeah, so for example, this is Bradshaw to Bodmin. And I just need to, what we're going to do, I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to modify this. I'm going to delete out the current one and I'm going to pop in this one. There we are, modify. And let's keep going down through and see where we've got some trains that could do with, here we are. What's this, the Hendon Pier branch? Oh yeah, definitely, let's get that in. Swap that out with the new with this new loco. Oh, I stacked it, that's why. Delete you, make you blue, and then add you, and then modify. Boom. These two both delete you, and get you. I've been waiting for this for so long because these little tank engines look great. I think they look awesome. There we are. What are people saying? Squicklehausen, that old coach may be keeping the train slow. Yeah, I know we need to update those coaches, but I'm kind of waiting for the new... I quite like the fact that there's some of these knackered old coaches hanging around still, and they are definitely slowing the train down a bit, but I'm kind of at peace with it. Basically, when those larger coaches come along, I think there'll be quite a large displacement of coaches. I'm looking forward to that moment. Yeah, so for example, this one, these are both really old coaches, I think. Are these the... Oh, no, they're not, because that's... What are these? Oh, it's not telling me when I hover over it. Oh, yeah, there are fairly new ones. Yeah. There's a load of new coaches that are going to appear next year, actually. Spoilers. So when that happens, I think there'll be a bit of a cascade. Pretty sure you get a new passenger coach in 83. Everyone, just let me show you this thing here, which is my big paper-written book with all of the years that things change, so that I kind of have a bit of an idea of when things are going to happen, so that I can keep on top of it. Yeah, this one is slower. It is, yeah, but we haven't got a new one yet. So I think there are, in a few cases, like that first one. Where was it? Bradshaw to Bodmin. Yeah, you can see that. It's got the old D1-3 coach. So this one is going slower because of the... Oh, no, it's not. It's still... Yeah, because that little one is 25 miles... The little back train, that little loco is 25 miles an hour. Anyway, right, I got distracted. Where was I? Yep, fixed you, and these two. Yeah, Maghull to Stratford Ferry. Yep. Bin that and that. There we go. And add you and add you. Modify. Where are we? What else are people saying? When the coaches are displaced, they could be kept intact. Definitely maybe heritage. Possibly, but that gets a bit faffy. I did that on a previous save and it gets a bit faffy. So I'm just taken to sending some trains entirely to the depot for heritage. But also it's the 1880s and no one gives a stuff about heritage at this point. Where are we? Add you and you. Modify. Lovely. Bradshaw to Gisborough. Oh, yeah. There we are. It's another suburban one. Let's get that with a nice little tank. Absolutely adore this little tank. I think it looks so much fun. Suddenly we've got a variety in our locomotives. I'm very pleased about it. Bradshaw to Kingston. Yeah, this is a suburban one, so get these over. Bin you, and bin you. And then get our... This is probably the most tedious thing to watch, but I've been so excited about this that I'm all over it like a rash. There we are. Modify those. Route to Raleigh. No, these are longer distance ones. So, this GNR steel train. Oh yeah. Let's ditch. Ditch that out and get that swapped out with a There we are. 92 meters. Where's this steel train? GNR Christoph steel train. Oh, okay. Let's just do that. That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to add a load of flatbeds onto this? Because it's short and it needs to be long. 160. There we go, that's better. Let's go and show you what that one is. It's just this train working its way from one end to the other along here. There we are, keep going to here. That's, yes, these two. Oh, these two, and just swap them out. Tell me if you want me to just stop doing this and end the stream immediately. I will, I promise. Swap those. What's the chat? Do at me if you're wanting me to spot a bit of chat message, by the way. There's Ella, your chemical company's still doing all right. That's two. So oh, this one has still got old. So this, I like this one. This train here still got the old coaches from when it was the. Look, I mean they're looking pretty battered up now. Look at the state of them. These are the old coaches from when it was the, what was it, the Lowestoft Raleigh Railway. That was a long time ago. How old are they? Details. I mean, it's not in great condition, to be honest. Where was I? I was modifying this. Let's get these in and swap the locos out. Swap those locos out. Yep. Add. There we go. Modify. There we are. And what else we got? Let's keep going down. Oof, crikey! This is, what is it? Stratford to Hartlepool. Oh yeah, that's the one that we introduced a load of those. Oh, what weird formations! Oh yeah, it's because we like introduced the Hartlepool services kind of into it as well. So there we are. Let's just distribute a few of these around. Yeah, that's more like it. There we are. Did I just delete one of those? Oh, no, it's fine. We did have a 4. What's the chat, everyone? Victorian Pacers. Victorian Pacers. Yeah, they do look a bit pastery, don't they? In that colour. And you and also this kiddo as well, and you as well. Let's all of them. Perfect. Let's keep going down through. Where were we? Sorry, I know this is laborious, but we'll see. Most of them have been swapped out for the new kind of medium locomotive. But there we are. So there's a couple that are going to have the benefit of the new loco. I suppose it's not realistic for all of the railway companies to all of a sudden update this new loco, but c'est la vie. And you'd have a cascade as well, so these would get there'd be a cascade of the other locos would go down to the ones where the even older ones are running. But there are so few locos at this point that it's not hugely realistic in any case. And I just want these out quickly because they look so much fun. They're like proper little what are these? See, this is fine. Look, these have got cascaded ones. This is the Halewood mix. It's got locos from the GCR, and then I don't even know what that one is. Is it time to swap those out? Maybe leave them to it, actually. What condition are they in? They're in good condition. We'll leave them for now. The MR we're going to leave because reasons. I'll tell you about that next time. Let's keep going down. We're getting to the M's. We're not too far through, folks. You'll be happy to hear. Oh, what was that? That's... Oh, yeah. So keep going down through here. There we go. Let's swap this out. What was this? Why has this still got the... Is this... This is old, like, K&BR stock, which begs the question: what is it? What's it doing? You know, what was it doing there? I can't remember. What was it? What service was this? This is the Midland. What is this? Kingston to Maghull. Kingston to Maghull. I can't really remember what. Oh, it's the Maghull line. Yeah, okay. So it's one of the first kind of suburban lines from that station. So a few locos. How many trains do we have in total? 350 or something. It's a lot. What's this? Why is Maghull to Gisborough? Oh, it's the Gisborough train. Oh, we'll leave that for a bit longer. Maybe swap it out entirely at some point. Lovely. Ah, yes. Swap these two out. There are a lot of trains. You know, this is a big flipping island full of trains. There's so many railways. Actually, I don't know. How many trains are there? It tells in here, doesn't it? Headquarters. Number of trains. Yeah, 300. Not 250. Not 350. Just 300. Yeah. Yes. There's a reason why it's sort of losing stability. Where were we? We've got the two little trains. These. Let's swap these. What's this? Harrogate to Droitwich Spa. Yeah, okay. Let's get that and that and that and that and that and that. And swap this out with our little chuff. Let's even these out a bit as well, actually. Yeah, there we go. And you up there as well. Chuff and chuff. Yeah, good. I think that's... Yeah, nice. 1, 2... Have I put locos on all of those? I have, yeah, good. What's going on? Why is it doing 6 and... It must be different. A bit weird. What's the chat saying? Are you just sick of this and you want me to stop? I'm not editing the Harrogate. Am I not? Droitwich trains. Yeah, I am. Yeah, let's see. They are. The Harrogate ones. What? Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh yeah, the purple train. Then that's it. That's it, folks. It didn't take that long. The purple train. There it is. This one is still running with its original loco. There. See, it's doing fine. I think at some point we're going to need to work out what to do on this railway, but I don't think many people travel. Yeah, it's 14 out of 30. Yeah, it carries a few people. The the ball isn't full. People are guys who actually enjoy these streams. I don't believe it for a second. There's Westminster, which is we need to work out how to expand some of these islands. Because also if you want to spot, one of the things I like in this game is I was talking about that water texture. Do you remember when I built this thing and essentially cut off the corner here? So now let's press play again. There's there's just like a muddy pool where once there was the sea lapping along. There you are. I thought that's quite satisfying. That's quite nice. There we go. Yeah, it's quite nice. Actually, you know what? For the GWR want to make some cash, so they're gonna pull this up, pull up these rails, and also these. They're gonna sell this, get the scrap value for this. The old tracks. There they are. Anyway, there, marvellous. What's the old station? It's not much really. This station building's just sort of sitting there without anyone in it. Also, what is it? It's not Upper Flitwick. It's the old Flitwick. Flitwick. What was it? Church Street. Disused. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Let me save this thing. Western Island probably threatened with closing the city. Whapping along. Looks like the water's gone all murky. Yeah, I know. I like that bit. Right. Let's save this. What's the date? It's February 1882. 1882. February, because it's time to finish basically. What have we done? New tank loco. Hooray! Save. Marvelous. See, it does even out a bit. Once it's been running a bit, I think the game kind of works. Gets once it's got its head screwed on and it's finished. I presume it's doing lots of like path calculations at the start. But basically, once it's going, look at the state of Bradshaw. How big's Bradshaw at the moment? It's on its way to 700. It's huge. There's South Road. It's pretty big. Yeah, you can see there's quite a mixture of knackered-looking trains now running through. The Metropolitan's looking a bit knackered. In any case, it's time for me to wave cheerio. We're going to have this nice view of. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let's go up to the Bradshaw's equivalent of Euston Road. There we are. And just have that nice view of kind of trains peeling in and out with the hill in the background. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Right, it's time for me to say cheerio. Thanks, everyone. I've run on 12 minutes longer than I should have, and my lovely Dina is downstairs having finished ballet or not. Anyway, it's time for me to say cheerio, basically. Who knows what's going to happen next time? Well, we do know what's going to happen next time, which is we're going to reach 1883, and we're going to a load of carriages will appear, and also some other things might happen. We've got to get back to Kingston as well. Continue constructing Kingston Station. A few things planned. I think a few bits and pieces here and there. In any case, I'll see you all next week at some point. Possibly a stream on Monday, potentially, possibly not entirely sure. That's the plan. Then Tuesday evening for Tim, of course, 8 PM on Yesterday channel, and you can catch up on the first episode if you want. And then Rail Hour on Wednesday, where I'm going to be talking. What am I doing on? I'm going to talk about COVID. Oh, that'll be a cheery one. It should be cheery. It's going to be an optimistic episode. Anyway, right. That's quite enough of me chatting. I'm going to start my usual waving. Cheerio. Bye, everyone. Bye.